नमस्कार। आज हम आयकर भवन जो चौरंगी रोड स्थित है वहाँ पे है। यहाँ पे पिछले 3 महीनों से विजिलेंस डिपार्टमेंट की तरफ से विजिलेंस डिपार्टमेंट कैंपेन चलाया जा रहा था। इस कैंपेन के तहत करीब ईस्ट जोन में पूरे 20 स्कूलों को पार्टिसिपेट किया गया, जिसमें 2000 से अधिक बच्चों ने इसमें पार्टिसिपेट किया। यही नहीं, आज उन्हीं 2000 में से चुने हुए बच्चे जो अलग अलग कंपटीशन इस डिपार्टमेंट की तरफ से हेल्ड किए गए थे, उनमें जिन्होंने फर्स्ट, सेकेंड या थर्ड प्राइज में अपनी जगह बनाई है, उनको आज प्राइज दिया जाएगा, सम्मानित किया जाएगा। तो वहीं हमने आज एडिशनल डायरेक्टर जनरल श्री देवाशीष मजूमदार से बातचीत की है। उनसे जाना है कि किस प्रकार से उन्होंने ये पूरा कैंपेन चलाया है। आज जो आखिरी दिन था, किस प्रकार से पूरी मेहनत लगी है। जो ऑफिसर्स थे उन्होंने जी जान लगा कि ये पूरा एक कैंपेन को एक बहुत ही अच्छा स्ट्रॉन्ग पिलर दिया है। नहीं, यही सिर्फ ना, बल्कि हम उनसे ये भी जानेंगे जो 3 प्रमुख स्पीकर आए थे, गेस्ट आए थे, उनके बारे में। और आज आइए देखते हैं, पूरी तरीके से आपको हम दिखाएंगे किस तरीके से ये पूरा आज का कैंपेन किया गया है और किस तरीके से बच्चों को, और जो 3 एमिनेंट स्पीकर्स आए थे उनको क्या कहना है विजिलेंस डिपार्टमेंट की तरफ से।
Thank you, ma'am.
Guardians and others. It is indeed a privilege and a matter of prestige and pleasure for me that today I am standing before you all and I am having the opportunity to welcome you all. At the outset, I welcome Srimati Shirvi Varma Girl, Principal Chief Commissioner of Income Tax West Bengal and Sikkim, for her gracious presence. Ma'am, thank you so much for being with us. I extend a warm welcome and my sincere gratitude to our 3 distinguished speakers who are notable personalities and who have achieved a lot in their life. Sri Dilip Kumar Das, retired Chief Commissioner of Income Tax 1. I remember, sir, when I came to Calcutta first, my first posting, you are my CCA to CCA. And the very first moment when I entered this building, I met you and you took a photograph, and today also you remember that. That was a cherished moment in my life. Swami Vedita Nanda Ji Maharaj, he is a notable speaker who is a correspondent of Belur Ramakrishna Mission. Swamiji is a personality who is who keeps on delivering lectures in different platforms and who is very popular for his very live lectures and sharing wisdoms. Sir, we are really glad to have you with us, and I hope that today we will be more enriched listening to you. Shri Supriyo Sinha, he is one of the academic brightest star of Calcutta. He is my friend and he is my batchmate also. That way, he stood fast in higher secondary examination in West Bengal. Then he is a gold medalist from IIT Kharagpur. Then he is a gold medalist from IIM Calcutta. He is a Harvard Business School grad. So his achievement is just tremendous. And he is also today with us. We will hear from him the corporate excellence and the integrity and vigilance, how vigilance is practiced in corporate world, because that is the world which is not very much known to us. We are mainly in bureaucratic world.
And warm greetings to all who are present here. It is my privilege to welcome the three very eminent guests for this occasion. Shri Dilip Kumar Das, retired Chief Commissioner of Income Tax, CCA, Kolkata. Sir was there in the academy when we were undergoing training. He was the course director of 43rd batch and I am from the 44th batch. So we had an occasion to interact with him. And again, we are fortunate since he is settled there in Kolkata, to meet him on various occasions. He'd even come on Independence Day celebrations. So sir, it's we are very grateful to keep on meeting you and receiving your blessings. Our next guest, revered Vedantitananda Ji Maharaj from the Belur Math Mission. As Devashish has said, that you are an important part of the Belur Math, and we are grateful for your presence this afternoon. Shri Supriyo Sinha, the Director Strategy, Peerless Group. So Devashish has mentioned your achievements. So we are happy that all the persons gathered here, especially the school children here, will be really inspired by your achievements. So the Vigilance Awareness Week, which is organized by the CDC every year. So this year it is from the 27th October to 2nd November. And this is not just a ritual or a formality or an event in the calendar. Basically, it is a reminder of the values that form the foundation of good governance, and which is integrity and transparency and accountability. So this year's theme is Vigilance, our shared responsibility, and this highlights that promoting integrity is not just the duty of a few, but it is a responsibility we all share, which is as public servants, as citizens, and as human beings. So, as informed by the ADG Vigilance in his speech, they had carried out some events during this week in which all these school children had participated. And also, during our discussion, he had informed that he has conducted various outreach programs in Kolkata and the outskirts during the year to promote these concepts of integrity, vigilance among even school children and the public at large. So this year they have carried out various activities such as essay writing, drawing, painting and poster competitions, and there was also a quiz held among the officials of the Income Tax Department. All these activities will create awareness and self-assessment in a participative manner. In the Income Tax Department, our role is both critical and sensitive, as we are entrusted with the responsibility for collecting the resources and revenue for the nation.
Respected Commissioners of Income Tax on the stage and in the audience, respected and highly dear friend Shri Supriyo Sinha, teachers and principals from various schools and dear students. Long ago, I was so happy to see that there is a competition that this department has conducted. I remember long ago in 1994, we had conducted one in Ramkrishna Mission. At the time I was not yet a part of Ramkrishna Mission, but I was a volunteer with them. So that is how I had participated in that. We have an official magazine called Vedanta Kesari. Some of you may know about it. This Vedanta Kesari is run from Chennai. So we sent out a questionnaire to students only, school and college students. And the question was, there was one question in that, boys and girls had to give their answers, write it to us. We had teams, we would analyze the answers, and answers which we found were really deep, well thought out, well expressed. We published it in the next 12 issues. They're all there in record. Archive, the question was, as a student, how can you prevent corruption? This was the question. Because corruption is basically, we find it with the workers, with the people who are, say, contributing to the national economy. Students are not contributors. As a student, how can you prevent corruption? So most of the students gave answers like, when I become big and start working, fine. Some exercise happened. But then there was one student, 30 years ago this happened, I still remember. One student gave an answer which was published in thick letters, bold letters. Amazing answer. That person was from Bangalore, if I am not wrong. He says, my father works in NAL, that is what the answer was, National Aerospace Laboratories in Bangalore. My father works in NAL. He has a limited amount of salary at that. So 1990s, you understand? So now, if I start insisting that my father should get me a Reebok shoes, in those days, those Reebok was a brand which was very popular and it was very costly also. So if I insist that my father get me a Reebok shoes, which he cannot afford with his salary, that is when I will be forcing him to find out alternate means of income. This is for the students. Can you understand what I am telling? There was a boy of your age who gave this answer. Amazing answer. So, can you cut down your requirements and tailor them to the capacities within the family? Na, tumader to mane jidd shuru hobe. Na, I want this. I want a bike. 12, 18 years over sange you want a bike. You earn, man. Later on you purchase. At a EMI shuru hobe tuma tarpore karo. Na, ekhoni. Imagine the pressure that you are. They touched, smelled it. Some of them even put it on their tongue. Plastic, nahi to. They kept it there. All this was recorded. The experiment actually happened 30 years later. By that time, he was a retired person. He was no longer a professor. He was a retired one. Both the daughters were highly accomplished girls. They had their families. They were all elsewhere in America. Thanksgiving, like our Durga Puja, all the Christian families, what they do is, far-flung places, jetane aate, sab aaj de, like a family get together hote, 8-10 din. Thanksgiving day, both the girls are there in the house. They are meeting after a long time. So there is a lot of gossip those two girls are doing. And his old father is listening. They are taking names. Hey, tumar oi chele mone ache, amader sange porto. Hey, tumar ei meye mone ache, amader sange porto. So he was able to recall, these were the students on whom I conducted that marshmallow test. So he sat down with his daughter, took out the old data and started writing down ekhon ki korche ei chele mera 30 years later. There was a one-to-one direct correspondence, direct correlation. Students who waited for the second marshmallow, they were highly educated, they had stable jobs, high-paying salary jobs, they had stable married lives, basically successful people. Those who could not control themselves, none of them could complete their education. They never got any stable jobs. Chakri pache, tadi dicche oderke, they are getting fired. BA hocche na, BA hocche but bhenge jacche. Ekta stable family rakhte parche na era. Majkhane jara chilo, some of them went to that group, some of them went to this. This is the root cause. Buঝতে পেরেছো না? Can you delay your gratification? Now, actually, I want to enjoy today. Okay दिए भाई कल के कोनो काज होगा. In some cases they will create very wonderful results, but then there will be lot of problems, systemic problems, procedural problems are faced up there. So, তোমাদের বয়সে how do we instill honesty? And the fun is, these students actually, these are all high performing students. এদের অ্যাকচুয়ালি সমস্যা থাকবে না, বাট দের আর সাম স্টুডেন্টস ইভেন টুডে, বিকজ আমার একটা ফিলসফি কি, আমার একটা থিওরি আছে, corrupt societies are born not in offices or in factories. Corrupt society, corrupt people are born in our schools and colleges. কেননা এক্সাম হচ্ছে তো তোমাদের, এখন কি এক্সাম আসবে নেক্সট? মিড টার্মস আসবে নাকি না জানি না, আমার ফাইনাল যে আসবে তো ফাইনাল এক্সামে তোমার সামনে একটা কোশ্চেন পেপার আছে, অ্যান্ড দ্য authorities, the teachers want to know what you know. Exam এর মকসদ কি? You want to know what a student knows. তুমি কি করলে তারপর এটা একটু বলতে পারো, এটা কি was that your knowledge? That was not your. And then আমরা এটাকে নজরআন্দাজ করি, ঠিক আছে করিস না রে ভাই. This is a person who grows up tomorrow, ওখানে টাকা আছে নিয়ে নেব, that was not yours. বুঝতে পেরেছো না? So as a student, if we are able to instill within you marks which don't belong to you, you shall not claim it. এটা যদি স্ট্রিক্টলি যদি করা হয়, আমি আপনাদেরকে বলে দিচ্ছি এই ভিজিলেন্স ডিপার্টমেন্টে কোনো কাজ থাকবে না. আন্ডারস্ট্যান্ড? Why should the vigilance department be there at all? Let them contribute better in the regular processes. সব সময় একটা এই পলিসিং করে 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 কাজ হবে. সো স্কুল কলেজগুলো থেকে শুরু হবে. I congratulate all the students who have done well. Keep doing well. বুঝতে পেরেছো না? It is an honor to be honest.
Good afternoon to everyone. Thank you to the department. Thank you to my very dear friend Devashish for having me here. To Das, ma'am, Maharaj, all the distinguished guests, everybody in the audience. I don't know whether I am kind of qualified to speak on this topic to this audience, but when Devashish asked me to, I had no option but to come. Thank you so much. I will, just share some personal experiences of tricky situations when you are torn between which way to go. We are all human beings. We have emotions. We all come across situations where you are on the borderline of ethics and non-ethics. You don't know which one is right, which one is wrong. Because life at some level is always grey. It is never black or white. So, and I'm sure each of you have experienced such situations. I will share 2 or 3 such situations and what I went through. And just taking on from what Devashish mentioned and what Maharaj also mentioned, is this vigilance thing, is this honesty, ethics, whatever word you use, it is very personal. It is up to each of us as individuals. And theoretically you could argue if each one is ethical and vigilant, then there is no need for anybody else to be doing a vigilance job.
Ravi Barma, God, Principal Chief Commissioner of Income Tax, Maharaj Ji, Yoga Sinha, Devashish Matundar, persons of the department present here, the future of the nation here, and my friends. Some of you must be wondering, like me, why has Dikedas been invited, who was declared obsolete and redundant more than 18 years back? He is like a fused bulb which cannot be recharged or reused. But I thought, maybe for 2 reasons, that I have been allowed to stand here. Reason number one is a love and affection of the people I work with. And the second reason may be that since Das is retired and not in touch with the practical day-to-day working, nobody will be there to put a question, sir, how do you handle such a situation? Had this arisen in your time? No, because now the children are there and somebody talks of vigilance, and the moment you start of vigilance, then somebody's mind says corruption, somebody's mind says conscience. But as a children, as a person, not as a departmental man, I am interested to know what are the guidelines, what are the rules which will guide me in my life and allow me to meet my aspirations and objectives. I cannot speak in English this particular objectives that a child should have or a person should have to preserve his conscience. I call it in Bengali saying, Matribhumi Pitli Purush কর্মে যেন দীক্ষা হয় রুদ্রফলে করতে বলো ভিক্ষা নয় রে ভিক্ষা নয়. What are my principles which will guide me in my life? My motherland, my ancestors, my fathers, my teachers, my seniors. And what I will do, I will not take anything which I have not earned, which I am not in a position legitimately entitled to. So মাতৃভূমি পিতৃপুরুষ কর্মে যেন দীক্ষা হয় রুদ্র স্বরে গর্জিয়ে বলো ভিক্ষে নয় ভিক্ষে নয়. So where should my devotion be? My devotion will be towards the work that is allotted to me, that is assigned to me, that is waiting for me. If I am a student, what is my duty? What is my work? My work is to study, develop myself, develop my conscience, develop my character. If I am a worker, what should I do? I should serve the purpose for which the department in which I am working stands. If I am a family man, I should be there working to make my family better, make my family happier, make my family acceptable to people around. This is how we go about it. Who disturbs it? Where is the disturbance? Why can't I be smoothly follow these principles? If I do something, I must have heard something of my motherland. If I do something wrong, I might have insulted my teacher, my father, my mother. So therefore, if anything is there which is disturbing any of these four pillars of my conscience, then vigilance comes. This is how it is. In the context of the Department of Income Tax and otherwise, also it is more applicable to income tax, lesser applicable to other like children, students, and what is that? People call of integrity. They call of transparency. Which integrity you are talking of? Because the moment you say vigilance, I think money, corruption, cash, wealth. No, not always that. These are the ground. How? When I am saying of this, there is one thing called material integrity, the other is my personal integrity. and it is the personal integrity who comes in collusion with my practical situations.
Mr. Debashish Sarkar, the Quizmaster. Third prize, Adrija Mukherjee, BDM International. Second prize, second prize, Raunik Pramanik, Howrah Zilla School. First prize, Kornika Sheen, MP Birla Foundation. Third prize, Yavi Gupta, Vision International School. Second prize, Neha Khandelwal, Vision International School. And first prize, Manya Shri, BDM International School. I would just next category, Bengali essay. Hindi essay. Third prize, St. Thomas Boys School, Mohammad Kamran. Second prize, Supratik Chakraborty, BDM International School. And first prize, Ritosmita Ghosh, Vision International School. English essay group C. First prize. Third prize, Labdhi Daga, Jack Memorial School. Divyanshu Datta, the Future Foundation. Second prize, Anjishka Das, BPS Woody Park, first prize. The Future Foundation School, third prize. Ahana Bakshi, the Future Foundation School, second prize. And the first prize goes to Tanishka Das, Ashok Hall Girls High School. Oh, sorry, Vision International. भवंस गंगाबक्स कन्हैया विद्या मंदिर। सेकेंड प्राइज सृष्टि त्रिपाठी, भवंस गंगाबक्स कन्हैया विद्या मंदिर। फर्स्ट प्राइज अवंतिका पोद्दार, भवंस गंगाबक्स कन्हैया विद्या मंदिर। नेक्स्ट कैटेगरी स्कूल थर्ड प्राइज। रेसिंग BL Rayau Puri Pratt Memorial School second prize। BDM International School first prize Bipin Patra। Rudradev Dotto School Bhavans Gaunti, Bhavans Gangabaksh Kanhaiya Vidya Mandir second prize। उजान पॉल हावड़ा जिला स्कूल फर्स्ट प्राइज। नेक्स्ट कैटेगरी पेंटिंग ग्रुप सी कन्हैया विद्या मंदिर। अर्णव भट्टाचार्य सेकेंड प्राइज शिवपुर SSPS विद्यालय। Nilisha Banerjee, MP Birla Foundation, first prize। Rajendra Rai third prize, Jayastu Karmakar second prize, Shobhajit Ghosh first prize। Third prize Shravani Mondi TA second prize Ayun Ghosh NS first prize। Fortunately number 2 second prize Mr. Chief Das ITO Sri Devajyoti Chakraborty CA। Sri Sayantan Banerjee and Sri Shubhama Dotto DDIT and DCIT first prize। Essay competition by officers and officials of the department। MPS first prize Rupam Chakraborty ITI third prize, Sandesh Kumar Pathak MTS second prize, Abhishek Alien MTS।
सर मुझे ये जो आपका पूरा विजिलेंस डिपार्टमेंट का जो कैंपेन हुआ है, व्हाट वाज द पर्पस बिहाइंड इट?
Actually, I am the head of vigilance unit
of this Directorate of Income Tax Department in East Zone. I am Additional Director General Vigilance for East Zone of Income Tax Department. So as the head of this Eastern Zone, we are conducting vigilance awareness campaign as mandated by Government of India for last more than a month. And this week particularly, especially, is the Vigilance Awareness Week. Particularly this week is observed as the Vigilance Awareness Week. Naturally, we have more emphasis on this week and we are conducting several programs intensively. The purpose is, see, in government institutions, upper level senior officers and all, they are aware of rules, regulations, everything. So they know what should be done and what should not be done as a government servant. But the other stakeholders in the department who are not that senior enough and who are new entrants, and the stakeholders who come from outside, they are not very much aware of conduct rules, different departmental procedures, etc. It is our duty, being the senior officer and being having the vested role of mandating this, to sensitize them, to make them aware of the rules, regulations which they should adhere to, so that they don't commit mistakes knowingly or unknowingly. It is not a question of instilling fear in them, but it is a question of preventive vigilance, that is making them aware. And as one of the speaker has said today, that if the temptation is known beforehand, that this is the temptation and this will be the consequences, then they will not do such things. So this will, one way, not only make the institution a safer place, better place, more efficient, but also the individuals who are the part of the organization, they also will have a safer and peaceful and without any hassle and without any tension, anxiety, they will be able to do the duty.
So as we have known that there were 20 schools, 2,000 plus students participate. So what motivated you to do this?
Yeah, because I think as one of the speakers rightly said, that it is the next generation who will take the baton and make our country a better place. And the progress of the country is more dependent on them, because future citizen, they will be the future citizen. And mostly vigilance is such a subject which is not that much familiar with them, nor in the curriculum also it is there. So this is the reason why we have decided that we should reach out to the students also, so that right from school days something goes into their head that okay, vigilance is something is this, and when they will grow up and be in the workplace or whatever, then this background will help them.
पूरा हमने ये देखा, प्रोग्राम देखा, उसमें द मोस्ट इंटरेस्टिंग फैक्ट हुआ कि 3 आपके एमिनेंट स्पीकर्स थे, वो 3 अलग अलग सेक्टर्स के थे, एक स्पिरिचुअलिटी, एक इंडस्ट्री और एक आप ही के डिपार्टमेंट से. सो व्हाई दिस काइंड ऑफ मिक्सचर?
Yeah, because it is a very, very good question. See, the person who came from the department, who has served the department more than 35 years, he has experience of government setup. So his experience and his wisdom will be more on that. The person who came from corporate sector, he has a wide experience in private industries. So that part is not very much known to us. What is the internal dynamics in private industries, how it operates, how the vigilance is relevant in their sphere of work. So he can explain that. And Swamiji, who has neither been in the government setup nor in the private setup, but he is very much in the social work, and he is following, he is a prominent person who is working in a very one of the best you can say organization like Ramakrishna Mission. So his experience and his thought will be something enlightening for both of us. I mean to say the government sector persons as well as the private sector persons. That way we thought of this idea came that we should have a mixture of speakers who can share their mixture of thoughts.
Thanks on behalf of ADG Vigilance East Kolkata. First and foremost, our heartfelt gratitude from Team Vigilance Kolkata to Principal CC Ma'am, Madam Surabhi Verma Gaur, IRS, for being with us throughout the program. So, secondly, we are grateful to Swami Vedachitananda Maharaj, Sri Supriya Sinha, and Dilip Kumar Das sir for enlightening us and the way of delivery. Most probably all of us have learned how to captivate such a varied audience, right from 11-year-old to 58-year-old audience, young minds and people like us who will be retiring in a couple of years of time. So it was an enlightening experience for all of us, from all of you. And during the last 2 months, during the vigilance quarter, we organized so many competitions for posters, making drawing and essay writing, both for the departmental employees and employers and the school kids. But we don't have any domain expert amongst ourselves who can judge your enterprise. So we are very grateful to Madam Dr. Bhoshika Pradhan, Sri Abhayananda Sharma, Sri Patshaputi Banerjee. Without your help, this competition would have no meaning at all. You were the domain expert and you helped us out. And a big thanks for Sri Devashish Sarkar, the quiz master, the most entertaining program that we had during the last quarter. A special word of appreciation to Sri A.K. Singh sir, CIT admin and his entire office for providing us the infrastructure whenever we required the infrastructure for the last quarter. Without this infrastructure, we wouldn't have been able to hold such meetings. We thank all the teachers, students and principals of all the schools who have participated in the making posters, drawing and essay writing competitions. Without you, today's program would have been absolutely meaningless. And very special thanks to the teachers, guardians and kids who have shared their time and were here with us today. And of course to all the departmental staff and officers who have participated in the competition and are here today with us. And thank you once again, and we wish you all a fantastic day ahead. And with the permission of the chair, I declare the session as closed. Thank you, thank you.
Bring